Alright, welcome to the Custom Showcase. Today let's have a look at the Chris Jericho figure that I made for part 3, well I guess part 3 and 4 of One Night Only, because obviously the main event is split in between two videos. A little back history on this. Many of you that have been following JWF know that I've been using Chris Jericho in his more like older, like kind of early 2000s, late 90s looking attires. That was just the Chris Jericho that I remembered like growing up watching, and that's the one that I think is more entertaining with the long hair and the long like colorful attire. And so when I switched over to the Mattel figures, obviously they didn't make one, so I took it upon myself to make my own. Basically, this, you'll see the entrance grate's head, because that's the only scan they ever made with the long hair like this. And it's pretty much just a Miz body that I repainted. I think it's Elite Series 11, whatever one comes with the world title, I think it is. I don't remember if it's the title or briefcase or what, but it comes with something. The point is, I use that for this. In the future, if I ever make any more custom Jerichos, which is very likely since he's got a lot of colorful attires and I really like them, I'm going to use Daniel Bryan bodies because they're a little bit shorter, and Jericho always was a little bit shorter than most of the other people, so I'll do that in the future. And also because the skin tone matches up on Bryan, you'll notice, I don't know if you'll even notice it, but the head slightly lighter than the rest of the body. It looks like the body's got like a little bit of a tan to it, while the head is just like not quite that way, but whatever. It doesn't really turn up on camera in my animations, so I'm going to let it slide. Well, let's get a look at the details here. It's basically you got the green, blue, yellow, and like reddish designs on the side. I emulated the designs. He wore this attire in 1999 when he first got to WWE. I believe like on SmackDown once or twice. And if you ever played WrestleMania 2000 for Nintendo 64, I think this was his default like Player One attire. Like obviously everybody had different costumes you could switch between, but I believe this was Jericho's main one. And also this was Titantron. I think Series 7 was the figure. When I was collecting the original Titantron figures, that was my favorite Jericho, was that one with this attire. So I really like that attire. I decided to make that my first Elite custom. This is actually my first custom Mattel figure that I've ever painted. Actually my first custom figure in probably like 10 years that I've ever done anything with paint. So I'm happy with how it turned out in that case. But the pads are also from the Miz figure that I used the body from. I just painted them black. The boots I painted. Well, the whole attire is painted in a flat black, and then obviously the designs are painted over top of that. And then with the boots, I painted a glossy black over. You can kind of see the finish if I can get it to focus. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that it's glossier on the front of the kick pads than it is and it's dull on the sides. Just because that's kind of how Jericho always looked in that time frame. These Jericho, logos on the sides of his boots, I just drew it out on like a white label and like basically a sticker. I just drew it out and colored it in all around the letters with black, and then I just cut, like, you can probably see the outline of the rectangle that I used actually. If you look closely you can see the rectangle around it. That's just the edge of the label. Like I took an X-Acto knife, cut it around, and then just stuck it to the side of the boot. I'm obviously not like trying to sell this figure or anything, so I don't mind if it's just like as long as it looks nice, I'm not going to be worried too much about the quality of it or anything. As long as it looks nice on camera, that's really all I care about. But you see, if you watch my animations, you already know this, but you can see that he already retains all of the Elite articulation. I got all the paint, like, the spots, like, there shouldn't be any like spots where like the Miz's colors are showing through, unless like it ships or something. But besides that, my Elite custom Chris Jericho from late '99. I actually I plan on making some more if I keep on using Jericho in my JWF videos, because obviously, like I said, he was a favorite of mine, and he had a lot of colorful attires. This was the figure, by the way, that I used the head from. It was the entrance grates figure. I really like this attire too, but I didn't see the purpose in making the exact same custom in Elite form, so I went with my other favorite. But this figure, I made it so I could pop the head back on this one and just use this in videos too if I wanted to. In fact, this one did turn up in one of the like one of the first Mattel animation videos I did where I was promoting that One Night Only was coming soon. But I'll probably use this one again down the line at some point. But yeah, so there you go. People have been asking about this figure ever since I put One Night Only up, and now here he is for your viewing enjoyment. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions as to like future Jericho attires, I'm thinking I know kind of which way I want to go with future customs already for Jericho, but who knows? You might have an idea of an attire that I maybe didn't think of or just forgot about. So let me know in the comments what you think. And if you think this figure is good, if you think it sucks, whatever, just leave a reply. Let me know. All right. That's really all I got. People just wanted to see this figure, so here you go. Take care. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos down the line sometime, I guess. I don't know, probably.